Now hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, let's do something very much interesting. Now yes, we are always obsessed with short runways on this channel, especially the exotic ones that are in the middle of nowhere, maybe on a mountain, maybe on a remote island, but we have actually never talked about the shortest runway that is in existence, which we have right in front of us. Yeah. Now yes, on the list of the shortest official runways, this is the top one. The airport that we are at right now is Simcoe Field, also called Skyline Airport. There's two names of it. I don't know why, but that's another story. We are here, so that's good. Yeah, we are in the middle of nowhere as well. We are in Idaho, which probably explains enough. You know, that is really the middle of nowhere. There's like a few hundred people living here in the area, probably. There's a few villages here, but that's really it. Yeah, America is very large. But this runway is not, on the other hand. Yeah, this runway is only, guess what, 400 feet long, which is 122 meters. That is like shorter than some airplanes even, but that's gonna be another story. Yeah, this is the official grass runway of this airport. As you can see, I was able to highlight a little bit from the other ground so that we can actually see where the runway starts. It is really not a long runway, is it? And that actually got me wondering, what kind of plane can actually fly here, like, at all? Maybe something like the X-Cub that we have spawned in right in front of us? Actually, I tried spawning this aircraft in, but as you can see right here, this runway is slightly sloped, which caused the plane to fall over and crash, apparently. But let's just respawn and try doing this again. Let's actually try doing the landing. Wow, 142 meters times 6. Yeah, this one is only 6 meters wide. Not a very long and wide one, is it? That's what she said. Let's go ahead and land the X-Cub here anyway. Yeah, in general, the Cub planes, they, as you can see, they're super small. I don't know if you could actually count them as ultralights, but they are very tough fixed-wing aircraft. As you can see right here, we have very decent landing gear. These are also called VTOL planes because they don't really need a long runway for a takeoff and not for a stop either. Let's see if the X-Cub can fly here. I mean, if this one can't, then I don't know what can, honestly. What plane do you want to fly here? I'm pretty sure not even a Cessna is gonna be able to land here properly, but that's something that we're gonna find out today. Alrighty, let's get this plane landed down here. Oh goodness. Alright, come on, stop, please. This is super close, but it was, well, that was a stop. That was actually not too bad, and the engine has almost stopped because we went power idle in order to stop. But yeah, you know what? That actually worked out pretty well, didn't it? Let's check that out. Here we go. That was the landing. It was not very much perfect, but it was fine enough, and not a crash, and we even stopped. So that's fine. But yeah, as I've already said, the X-Cub, it doesn't need a long runway at all, even though we did use pretty much the whole runway. This is kind of worrying to me, but you know. Okay, let's maybe try something like a Cessna, a conventional Cessna 172 Skyhawk. I honestly, I'm not sure about this. Let's try taking this plane off first. By the way, I'm 100% sure that the people that actually built this airport really knew what they were doing. They wanted the runway to be as short as possible. As you can see right here, obviously there's a lot of land for a runway. Oh wow, there's a horse. We don't want to run that over. I'm pretty sure that the founders of this airport just thought, well, you know what, we have a lot of land, but whatever, let's just build a very short runway so that will end up on Wikipedia, which, I mean, it worked, I guess. They're even in a Swiss 01 video, so let's try taking off. Alright, come on. This is a static takeoff again, meaning that I released the brakes when the plane was already at full power, and oh, I mean, honestly, that actually was not too bad, was it? Yeah, that little slope, it does help a little bit. Here we go. This is the takeoff. Yeah, we were rotating at barely 40 knots, which is a little, you know, risky, but it worked out just fine as well. Now, something else that is a problem here about this airport is its elevation. We are at 5,600 feet of elevation, which, by the way, is like 1,800 meters, which is like alpine level. And, you know, you really do not want high elevation at a short runway because, you know, high elevation really limits a plane's performance, so that can definitely become a problem here. While kind of, you know, operating this plane at pretty much stall speeds. Oh, the stall horn, not good. The horse, oh. Alright, that was not really landing on the actual runway. We landed on the grass part here, but we have stopped now. By the way, I did almost crash into that cabin. I think I hit that one as well. Yeah, oh. yeah, whatever. We're live, so that's good. All right, now it is time to move on, but to what plane, I wonder? Of course, another VTOL. How about the Twin Otter? The infamous Twin Otter. I don't even have to lose any more words about this plane. It's awesome. It can fly everywhere, so let's see if it can fly here. Yeah, this is like genuinely a passenger airliner now that was made for short runways, and that means short. Let's see if it can fly on this runway too. Maybe. We might be lucky this time around. Alrighty, welcome aboard the Twin Otter. This is a Canadian plane, so it is very, polite, I guess. Let's get it landed. We've gotten to the point where you cannot even like tell where the runway is because it's so small. Alrighty. Oh my goodness. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. I mean, that was actually not bad, was it? All right. Yeah. You know, this plane, it really stands out for its very, 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 very exceptional reverse thrust power. Thanks to these turboprop engines, this plane can fly pretty much anywhere. At least it can stop pretty much anywhere. Let's see if taking off might actually be an issue. There we go. Just turning around. Let's get this plane off into the air again. Let's do another static takeoff, meaning that we'll go full power and then release the brakes, which gives us a little bit of a lesser takeoff distance, and there we go. Oh, very much close, just like the Cessna, but this kind of worked out, actually. Not too bad. There we go. That was quite nice. Oh, that was a tail strike, though. We kind of damaged the aircraft, but that's another story. All right, so yes, you can fly airliners here on the shortest runway that there is. Let's maybe try another one of these planes, the Dornier 228. Very much similar plane. I think this plane is a little bigger, so this can be interesting as well. Alrighty, welcome aboard the Dornier 228. This is a little bit of a different plane, I would say. I mean, not just a little bit. This whole thing is basically different. Let's see if this plane can still fly here, though, because that is the important part, isn't it? All right. Oh, trees, trees, trees. Oh, I think we hit an engine on the ground. That was actually not a very good landing, but we have stopped. Oh, actually the plane is just fine. Yeah, that was one of the worst landings that I have ever done. Jesus Christ. Here we go. Right into the trees. That was not good. And then I applied reverse thrusters in midair, causing the plane to virtually fall down into the ground. But that caused us to do a very, very, very fast stop. And there we go. We can just taxi up to the ramp, which is also very much small. This is really the smallest airport that there is. All right, looking good. But now we're actually facing a challenge. You know, what plane is bigger but can also fly here? I mean, we can try out another type of plane. Maybe let's go for a jet plane, the PC-24, which is also known as a very tough plane, just like the Twin Otter and the Dornier. So maybe this can be successful, I guess. Let's just try our luck. Alrighty, we'll come aboard the very much more modern PC-24. This plane came out just in 2015, I think. So this is a lot newer than the Dornier, for example. Let's see if even these modern planes can fly here. There we go. We're just skipping some time, and right here is our runway. Now this plane, it is actually certified to land on grass runways, but the grass runways that actually have to be a certain, well, length, which this one probably isn't, but that's another story. There we go. That was quite a tough landing, and we are overshooting by a lot. We have a fence here right in front of us. Let's not crash into that one. I mean, you know what? That could have gone a lot worse. Oh no. And this is what happens when you have a slope like this. You tend to be able to tip over like this. That's not good. But there we go. It was a landing, I guess. Not a very smooth one. The landing gear might need some maintenance or something, but that's another story. We also overshot by quite a bit, but I mean, like, still, this is only part of the ramp, so we didn't crash into the fence or anything. But yeah, I really wouldn't go bigger than this plane for a safe operation. C-130, I guess, maybe. Now, we are getting a lot bigger, just like this, with this plane. But the C-130, it does need a long runway, especially for its pretty big size, actually. That's gonna be interesting. All right, welcome aboard the C-130. I really like this plane. This is actually counted as the toughest plane that there is. It is really hard to crash this plane, actually, even though it does happen. Let's get this plane landed down here. Is it tough enough for Skyline, or also called Smirko Airfield or something? Or I think it's Simcoe. It doesn't matter. Let's find that out. There we go. We are running at quite a speed. Looking good. Alrighty. Time to get this plane landed. Oh! Yeah, more like crash landed. Jesus Christ. All right. I think we'll just skip this one. I mean, we stopped just fine on the runway. I mean, we didn't even touch down on the runway, and we stopped before the runway started as well. But that's another story. I mean, it kind of worked. Maybe let's try doing a takeoff with this plane. All right, let's do this. Full power, maybe some flaps. Here we go. Releasing the brakes, and we are rolling. Let's not run into the horse, maybe. All right, yeah, we are going to run into the horse. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there's a lot of trees here, but we're just flying just fine here in the flight simulator, right? Yeah, no, this obviously didn't work out. Yeah, this takeoff, it was pretty disappointing, wasn't it? Also, now I know what I'm having for dinner tonight. Ouch. All right, that didn't work out at all. But the problem is, like, what plane could land here other than maybe a twin otter or something? Like, practically, you cannot go bigger, right? I think I have a very special version of the 737-800 here that has rocket engines, and these will actually be able to get us out of here, I guess. Let's find that out. Alrighty, welcome aboard the special 737. Let's see if these work. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Very, very nice. Let's actually use the whole runway just to be safe, and maybe some flaps, even though those won't help, I guess. All right, full power right in there, and we have taken off without any issues, right? No problem at all. Of course, this is a very realistic simulation of the real 737 engines. Here we go. That genuinely was not bad. Oh yeah, that tower though is gone, but we didn't run over the horse either, so that is good. Yeah, this was perfectly fine, I guess. All right, now we are inside a very, very special aircraft. Let's see if a blimp can land down here. Oh, Jesus Christ. I have no idea how to fly this plane, actually. How do you do that? There we go. We are looking good. I mean, this is a plane that I could imagine is able to fly here, I guess, or maybe not. All right, come on. Ooh, there we go. That was nice, I guess. And we have landed a Goodyear blimp here. That was perfect. Yeah, this is probably the biggest aircraft that can practically fly here, right? Maybe it's a pretty good idea to go with some kind of VTOL plane as well that can just, you know, take off vertically and get the hell out of here. Oh, it doesn't want to go. Come on. And we kind of have liftoff. Come on, we're running at full power. All right, this is kind of disappointing. Yeah. Now, what is the biggest plane that can fly at Simcoe Field Airport? Probably nothing bigger than an RC plane, honestly. But yes, this airport is in private use, so you cannot just like land your plane here. You actually have to call up the owner, I guess. But why would you even land here anyway? So yeah, guys, thank you for watching today's video, and I'll see you tomorrow. As always, good night.